Hello everybody! I'm going to be playing some Lichdom Battlemage for you. A game about magic and explosions. Sounds like my kind of deal. And as you can probably tell from the background here, it is quite gorgeous. It's in the CryEngine after all. Couldn't imagine anything else, really. So we're gonna be starting a new game, and I'm not called Dragon, although that's quite good, I guess. Yeah. This is gonna be great. Crafting new spells is the key to unlocking great powers like storms, summons, and holes into the abyss. Already there, we can tell what kind of game this is. A game about good graphics and great explosions. Yeah! It's gonna be great. So, I've played through the start of the game already, twice. But, just for the sake of completion, I think we are going to... well... I tried both, and... besides the backstory, there doesn't really seem to be much of a difference between this choice. Of course, you have the other one as your helper of sorts, but we'll play as the male, just for good measure. And so you can get to see the rather nonsensical story, we'll show the tutorial as well. Here we go.
It's getting stuffy in here. Can't we close early and finish that saber?
Really? You're complaining about the heat and you want to go back to the forge.
Maybe I like watching you with the anvil.
You there, Smithy. I require a sword for my son, the finest you can manage. Is this your best?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm proud of that one too, but it's already sold.
Do you know who I am?
I'm afraid not, my lord. But like I said, that sword is spoken for. I'd be happy to offer you...
Then offer me something of more value. I'll accept that cow of yours as an apology.
Our business is finished, sir. You need to leave.
Really? Captain Rogero, why don't you show our friend here what happens when people displease me?
With pleasure, my lord.
Your insolence is punishable by death. I choose hers.
Irina! Bastard,
You'll do what? The city is ours for the taking. You are nothing but sheep for my slaughter.
They came in the night, like parasites, feeding off the life of the people. The cult of Malthus, a group bent on chaos and destruction, cast a spell over the land, your home. The spell creates a feud-like state that makes people easy prey. I've traveled a great distance to face my old enemy, but I need a weapon. Someone with the strength to wield my magic. That someone is you.
Oh snap!
Wake up. Wake up, my dragon.
What's going on? Who are...
Be careful. You're still weak. My name is Roth. And as for what's happening, well, look at your wrists. What do you see?
What are these things?
They are my gift to you. With them, you will wield unlimited power. Leave us.
Glad to.
What the hell is going on?
Come. I will tell you more as we walk. What do you remember of your old life?
My wife. Captain Rogero murdered my wife because I stood up to Count Shax.
Because he's Disney
After that,
evil.
it's just a blur.
I mean...
That was the spell. Count Shax is part of the cult of Malthus.
This... as you can tell, the backstory isn't exactly the most deep And as far as I can tell,
Your body,
it really serves no other purpose than to
it'll pass.
prime you into a position of power.
What
So
do you want from
you
me?
have a reason to kill things.
You need to break the spell and rid the world of the cult.
Exactly.
Beginning with the men who wronged you. But first, you need more power. Come.
We always
There
need
is a
more
place
power.
where you can rebuild your strength.
What? No, no.
The bracers are purging your body of the cult's magic. It's unpleasant, I know, but necessary. Your very presence awakens the city. Not enough to break the spell. I'll show you. Let's see what the night holds.
You'll show me what
Your first
exactly.
arcane sigil is fire, the essence of
Oh,
destruction.
look at these graphics.
This might hurt.
Damn. I passed out again?
No, you died.
What?
These vortex pools are connected to the gem in your bracers. With them, you will no longer fear death.
Well... Damn. So now what?
Now you gain your revenge. Your goal is my reliquary. There you will find more sigils. But be warned, the cult will be coming for you.
What? Come on, you can't give me all this power and just leave.
Oh, he can. And he will. Repeatedly. But, I mean, I can wield fire now. Boom! Like that. So, you have 3 kind of spells. We only have access to one at the moment, which is right-left trigger. And if I hold it in until that ding, I am guaranteed a critical strike, which we're going to see here. Oh, oh snap! It's a cultist, and he's dead. And he apparently evaporated into bones. But as you can see, I don't even really need the critical strikes in this part of the game. But that's fine.
Come out.
Oh.
Where are you?
And then boom. So you can see 2 hits from normal and 1 from large, even though it takes a couple of seconds to
The barrier
charge it.
spell can be used for both attack and defense. Use it well.
So now you're in my head. Roth, are you listening?
Yeah, Wrath is not going to help you, mate. I'm sorry. So right click triggers this, which is a shield.
Look what walked in.
So you see, if I do this, I take a bit less damage. My health can be seen in the lower left, and if I time it correctly, I trigger a blowback. What this is, as you've probably noticed,
The bracers shield you from harm to a point. Death will come once all 3 wards are drained.
yeah, so what he's talking about here is the 3 bars in the lower left corner. Boom! Yeah. So that's also quite effective. So I can sprint and I can blink. Depending on the type of shield I have, I can blink in different ways. At the moment, that sound you're hearing is just because I can't blink any longer. I have 3 apparently. It seems like, yeah, 3 jumps before it recharge. It has to happen. Whereas if I had I think it's called a strategic shield, I would still have the short blink, but I could also charge it by holding it in.
Defeat your enemy's weapon. With it, you will waste your area and all
Ah,
those
yeah.
inside.
Is that a fact? Ooh, I am going to enjoy this.
But your wife just died, man! I mean, I know this is exciting, right? I'm excited, but seriously, wouldn't you be a bit more, I don't know, moved by the death of your wife and the Disney villains killing her for no apparent good reason other than being a dick? So, this is my AoE spell, which can be charged by holding both buttons at once. Boom! Ah yeah. So, this, and the most fun part of all, my crits can also crit, which is called an apocalyptic thing. I don't even know how to pronounce that shit. Oh, I mean, I know the texture work is a bit dated somewhere, like this. And that prick. But damn, overall I think it is very gorgeous. Oh no, I can go all the way over there. No, I can't. That moon is also a bit nonsensical, but it looks cool, which is enough reason for me.
These reliquaries were created for my dragons, but now the cult of Malthus is using them to drain life from the people.
Dragons? Is that what I am? Are there more?
There were. I chose each for their strength and their desire for revenge. When you find a reliquary, you can draw new sigils and craft better spells, and in doing so, further break the cult's hold on the land.
So, they're a way to forge more power. Alright, whatever works.
Oh, so sigils here is the different kinds of magic. So we have fire, as I started with, ice, we get undead, we get kinetic, which is kinetic force. I don't really know why it prompts me here, because I only have one choice, which is, it's a bit weird.
There you are.
Did I die again? No, I didn't. Oh, damn. No, this is bad, this is bad. This thing does not look very happy to see me. As you can see, I can blink in all directions. And if I press 1 or 2, I can change my sigil. And I got one shot, that's great.
Be afraid. Your knowledge will stay with you, even beyond death.
You're not telling me everything. What the hell was that? A demon? Roth? Damn it, come on.
Yeah, Roth is not gonna help you at all. So, there are different kinds of spells as well. This is a ray, which you can see. Freeze. In this case, freezes them. This is a missile, which is hilariously auto-aimed, as you can see there. It's fine. I guess it's made for a console mind. I don't really have a problem with it, to be honest. And suddenly, undead. So, combining spells. That's where it starts getting.
Someone else is. Captain Rogiro is below.
Rogiro is here. I'll annihilate that son of a bitch.
Combining spells is where this game... What the... Where this game really starts taking shape, right? So, you can see I have quite a few enemies after me here. Let's see what happens if I do like this. Whoop. Okay. Like that. Then, if I had been smart, I would have charged my AoE. Boom. So, combining spells.
The city's asleep and the dead are awake. This is insane.
Yeah, it's
No, this is very real. The cult created the newly undead, and you'll find the source in the catacombs under Dravasa.
And yeah, this place down here is where the game actually starts. We are just finishing up the tutorial, because I wanted to show you the what should we say, the backstory, so to say, even though there isn't really one. And people are sleeping through this. This was made now, and people are sleeping. I don't know. And the entire city is in a state of disrepair, besides that giant tower over there. But whatever. Guess we'll just have to accept it. Mastery augments modify a spell status to apply a mastery status, which forces a target to take increased damage from other spells if they are critically hit. This is a great method for achieving overkills. So overkills, at least as far as I know...
What? How are you awake? Damn it!
Son of a bitch, how did he vanish like that?
My thoughts exactly. What the hell is this? Okay, so... one of the most integral parts of this game is the crafting system, which is here. So, I could go over into the smart inventory where you can see the different kinds of spells I have. Yeah, you get access to 3 sigils at once, and then you can change which one you want to use at these stations here. But sigil assignment and fast travel, I haven't gone to anywhere where this is relevant yet, but sigil assignment, and you can see I only have these 2 here. But they're quite nice as well. So I could just let the system make everything for me, but that sounds boring, right? So crafting. Here we can... this is where the game gets a bit, what should we say, involved. So let's see if we have a good shield. Strategic shield and tactical shield. Neither of these is really what I want. You can see here tactical, and if I hold shift we can see nothing. Maybe I should get this. 126 HP. I don't know if that's better than what I have really, but luckily I can upgrade these essences here, which is what I make spells out of. So if we have to, let's make a spell, right? So I only have access to 1, which is a missile kind of spell, which is already what I got. So I do this, plug it in here, and then over here we augment the spell with different kinds of things here. So you can see this is destruction attuned. This means that it will be a damage spell. There are 3 kinds of attunements. There are destruction, mastery, and control. Mastery stores damage and increases the damage you do to them, or in other ways augment your spells. So they are combo spells, whereas control, as the name implies, controls the enemy's movement or similarly prevents them from doing what they want to do, which is good. So this is mastery, which is not what we want with fire at the moment, at least. So our ice spell here, this is control. This is a ray control. A ray attuned to control. So if I go over here,
Damn, it's like a huge open grave. I
yeah,
hope it's not mine.
You lift on top of it, man.
Son of a...
Yeah. So you can see control. I can freeze him, and then I can do like this. Boom. And he did not die. That's bad. Luckily. So you can see this essence here. This is something I eat from the enemy. We have 3 spells. We have the let's see here. What is this? Oh, this all one big thing. We have the targeted spell, which is this, or in the ice, this. There's also a 3rd option, which is lob, which we're going to see later on. And then we have the Nova spell, which is this, which is not something I use that often, because I forget it all the time, even though it's awesome. And then we have the AoE spell, which is great. Just look at this. Boom! I love seeing that. Oh. So as you can see, some enemies got these modifiers. I don't
Just
know.
harvested Etheria, the essence of the fallen.
Oh,
Use it
Etheria.
to craft new spells.
Yeah, as he said. I wonder why they didn't just tell me that in the...
Hell? Am I seeing things?
So, that was all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing it. It was certainly interesting. I hope to see you back tomorrow, where I'll be back with more Lichdom Battlemage, and we will certainly kill some more skeletons. Yes. See you there.